All right, Shalom. Whenever I praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Shah, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone, the rule well. Peace and salutation, all the Aki, and pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And this is a real brief economic video going in onto the Silicon Valley Bank shutting down. And showing that these are preludes of things to come. And here in America, various other banks is going to be shutting down. We've been telling y'all they want to start to usher in the CBDC, the central bank system. So, man, it started with Silicon Valley, and it's going to start trickling down into these various other banks around America, man. Bank runs and various things, man. But I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to get an article, and we're going to jump straight into the scriptures. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order.
Just like he said, a lot of these things you're seeing taking place is already planned out. A lot of things behind the scene, as far as the CBDC. The CBDC was already planned. It's already into play. It started around December the 13th, 2022. Then you have the bioeconomy. Then you have your President Biden talking about they want to lead the world with the CHIPS. So you have a lot of things that's already planned out that they're already doing behind the scenes. You got to understand the Fed is manipulating these bank runs, because that's what took place. This is what shut down Silicon Valley Bank. These bank runs, man, and brothers that know about Silicon Bank, that's basically a lot of investments go from them guys that's coming in the tech industry and things like that, man. And real quick, just a real brief. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's what you're seeing, man. They're coming up with all this. They're creating the problem, and they're coming up with the solution. Then that's what you're seeing, man. He's using Hegelian dialect, all these various things that this devil's using. He's creating these problems and issues, and now you're getting a ripple effect, just like what happened in 2008, but it's going to be worse than that, man. It's going to be very, very worse. You're going to start seeing a lot of people really start to bug the fuck out, just like they did with this bank, Silicon Valley Bank. When they start pulling out their money with the bank runs, which he's got to go into, this is going to start taking place all over Babylon the Great in various parts around the world, man. But not knowing, hey, that money is going to be worthless, man, because they're setting up a CBDC, a central banking digital currency, which would be part of the social credit system. That's what they're setting up, man.
Book is going to show you how the world really works, and it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down, and then also in the fourth quarter we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to break us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App and Patreon. And in my Patreon, our key run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it 100 million liquidated. We can clearly see the manipulation. And then now all of a sudden, guys, we're receiving a ripple effect in the banking system that we can clearly see the Fed call. So just imagine when rates stay high for longer, these regional banks are going to take a big hit. We know these big banks are set, but just like in the 2007-2008 crisis, guys, a lot of these little banks disappeared into the hands of the big banks, and we know it's called monopoly. Big bank takes little bank.
If you are within 20 years of retirement, or if you're already retired, all of your hard-earned savings.
And guys, we know the Fed is always the reason. They control the supply and demand. If you have my NWO book, you understand. They're the cause of bank runs. And why has Bitcoin and crypto taken so long to get into the financial system? Because the Fed wanted to make sure it took it over. So that's the reason why we see all the big banks and big corporations funding these projects from the beginning. Now, guys,
and that's what we've been telling you people, man. You putting your trust in this system when this system was rigged and set up to have a collapse, man. This whole Federal Reserve and all this system was set up to have a collapse so they can usher in this new digital system, man. This is Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. And that's what we're trying to tell you jakes, man. You trying to build up in America, but not knowing riches profit not in the day of wrath. All your little 401k, your pensions, all the things you set up, all your things that you have behind the scenes that you think is going to profit, it's not going to help you in the day of wrath, man. When the Lord is starting to visit this place, which he's doing, it's not going to profit you, man. It said, but the righteousness delivered from death, man. But serving Yahweh Shema Shah, doing right in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, that's going to get you from death, man. Isaiah 33:6, wisdom, knowledge, understanding should be the stability of thy times and the strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's the true treasure, man. You should be building up your treasure in what? In the heavens. As you go in Matthew 6, I think around 19 on down, that's where you should be building up your true value, man. And with the Yahweh Shema Shah. Because we're telling you, man, this new system that's about to be implemented is strategically done on purpose, man. It's strategically done on purpose, man. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep manipulating this so-called monopoly money until all you people start bugging the fuck out and have more bank runs until this thing collapse. Because that's what they really want to do, man. It's already happened in various places around the world. Look at Nigeria. Look at these other places. Look what happened to Venezuela around like 2017. Come on, man. It's going to happen in 2000. It's going to happen here in America very, very soon, man. And that's what we've been telling you, jakes, man. Now is a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. You need to separate yourself from America, man. Don't put your trust in this system. This system is about to fail you, man.
Make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which they push down, guys, which is unbelievable. We can clearly see the manipulation. We had the 10-year over 4%. Now, guys, it's down to about 3.74 as I'm doing this video. And then, of course, we had the dollar down, volume, tether, USDC. Now, we have Justin Sun completes USDC transfer of $100 million to create liquidity for Huobi. And guys, we know that stable coins are the foundation, and we know that nothing but tokenized fiat 2.0, because these stable coins and CBDCs are going to be programmable. Now, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo moved up yesterday to $2.2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and running off this balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy market, so therefore the fourth industrial revolution can rise. And remember, guys, just a few days ago, the Fed was in the limelight. And now all of a sudden we see bank runs, and they run behind the scene when they are the cause of the bank run. And if you listen to CNBC, these people were clearly told to hurry and get your money out of SVB. So guys, they clearly caused the panic, and then that's when you get the bank run. And we know the NWO are the
And that's what he's going into. Because when you go into this real brief article, I'm just going to read it. This is off Vice. It says how Silicon Valley Bank imploded. It says 2 days after a surreal bank run amplified by social media began, the founder's favorite bank has been shut down by the FDIC. And that's what you're seeing, man. That's what you're seeing taking place, man. And all these tech guys, they're trying to hear they pull their money out, or they brought it down to I think like 250,000 where it can be secured. So far as secure, insured. Now what happened? This bank is done. It's shut down, and they're gonna keep doing that, man. They're gonna keep doing that, and more big, and that's like the old saying, big bank take little bank. This is what they're gradually doing so they can usher in the CBD system, man. This is what this is all about. And all
with one of the
banks,
best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One.
They all invested in this new system, man. You best believe it, man. This is nothing but Hegelian dialect, man. This is nothing but theater of war. When I say theater of war, because who they waging war with? You damn Americans, you damn Babylonians. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, because they're really waging war with you, because they know that you're the pull of this world, man.
master magicians set up the distraction so therefore they can take the money behind the back door. And why are they doing this? We have Michael Barr setting up a new team at the Fed to focus on crypto. And guys, what did Jerome state? They've been focused on crypto for a few decades. Guys, we already know the NWO moves in phases. They cause a problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. The solution that was ready 20 years ago. Now we have Tom Emmer says CBDCs could be easily weaponized to spy on U.S. citizens.
And that's what they're doing, man. This new system is to spy on the people, because this new system is going to be backed by the MOTB. Yes, they used a little Fort Runner with the CBDC, but it's really going to be set up by the MOTB. That's what's coming with the social credit system. That's what's coming down the pipe, man. We've been telling y'all for years. He's setting up his legislation. He's setting up a lot of things because he's trying to move. He knows his time is short, so he's going ahead doing what? He's liquidating the assets. He's getting rid of the old world and setting up the fourth industrial age. Real quick, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 8, verse 25. And we know this is talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, but we can apply this to today. This Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policies, he shall also cause craft to prosper in his hand. And you see that, man. He's using his very different policies. He's causing these bank runs. He's manipulating these people to believe and trust in this new system that's about to be pushed out, man. And it says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. I mean, that's what you see. He's magnifying himself in his heart because he's very, very close of getting this new system rolled out, this fourth industrial age, the technocracy, the Internet of Things, man, these 15-minute cities, all these things take part of the MOTB, the new world they're trying to usher out. And he's have magnified himself in his heart. And it says, and by peace he shall destroy many. Because when this system is ushered out, you're going to see a lot of chaos. You're going to see a lot of uproars. You're going to see a lot of things taking place. You're going to start seeing the troops on the ground, the boots on the ground. Why? Because people are going to start to bug the fuck out. They're already using all their savings. You go into articles, people are already going into their savings and trying to keep up with the way the things going down with this inflation and with the price of food and gas like that, and then the shortage of food and supplies already. So these people are going to bug the fuck out, man. And by peace he shall destroy many, because this is going to destroy a lot of people. Majority of the Babylonians and around the world, the people around the world are going to be getting put to death through this new transition, man. This transition of the fourth industrial age, man, because he's going to usher out this MOTB. This is going to take place very, very soon, man. And with him doing that, you're going to start to see what? The chaos, so he can bring forth the order. That's what you're going to start to see. You're going to see the chaos. You're going to see a lot of people breaking into homes, killing each other, things like that. As you read in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, as you read in Matthew, the 24th chapter, nation rising against nation, the race wars and the clashes and things like that. Why? Because this system is going to explode, man. It's going to crash. That's what they're setting up, this epic crash, so they can have all anarchy and hell breaking loose. That's why you see all these train derailments and things like that, so you can depend on the government, so you can depend on this new way of living. This new way of living, man. I did I think it's called the new IDs, man. I forgot the name of it, But these digital IDs, these digital IDs, these CBDCs, these social credit system, all is going to be backed by the MOTB. And it says, and he shall also stand against the prince of princes shall be broken without hand. Because when we return to Yahweh Shai is going to thrust through Esau, Edom. But before this take place, you're going to see anarchy, chaos, and you're going to see him start to implement his MOTB, this new system, this cashless society. This is what this is all about, ushering in a cashless society, man. Getting rid of the fiat currency, because as you go into the fiat means to believe that you believe in that fiat currency when it's not backed by anything, man. It's monopoly money. So they're gonna usher in this new digital currency, because all of it's about ushering into this new metaverse, this new fourth industrial age, man.
And guys, we know blockchain tokenization. Blockchain gives the NWO the all CNI. And then with tokenization of everything, the NWO will be able to tell you what, where, and when and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And we know the politicians are nothing but paid puppets. They use the Hegelian dialectic in order to move the NWO's agenda. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sitting about $17.5 billion. And don't forget, they're doing the court case with the SEC when it comes to the spot Bitcoin ETF, so there's plenty of distractions set up. Now we have Dogecoin hits 4-month lows. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But when is the best time to buy a crypto? When it's low, not when it's high. Now we have securities platform DeFica to release tokenized private debt protocol on Avalanche. And guys, we know everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain, and of course, including debt. But guys, this is a real use case that we're looking for. We know blockchain, smart contracts, tokenization is going to change everything that we do. Now we have Kathy Woods, ARK Invest, bought over 350,000 shares of Coinbase once again. And guys, make sure you watch the video I did last night. It is an eye-opener. If you are asleep, wake up out of your sleep. The machines are definitely coming. We know...
Yes, these machines are definitely coming, man. These stations are going to be set up. We're going to start gradually bringing the people into the system where you have cash, you can go ahead and move to the left, and then you have to come forward if you have the MOTB. That's what's gonna be, man. You have to get down with the new program, man. This new system is gonna be implemented on the whole world, man. Very, very soon. Real quick. This is Revelation 3:10, because I have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And that's what you're starting to see, Grim, and gradually being manifest before your eyes. The hour of temptation, which is the MOTB. And it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. This system is going to come upon all the world. This is why they're having meetings in the WEF, the World Economic Forum, because all these meetings is trying to set up this new system. They're setting up this new system by doing what? Crashing the old system. So with them crashing the old system, they have to cause the chaos that to cause these various other things to take place, like we just was talking about the Silicon Valley Bank, man, that just been shut down. Why? Because the bank runs and things like that, because they're gradually trying to usher in the CBDC, the central bank and digital currency. It's going to be pushed out very, very soon. The digital IDs, the social credit system, all is going to be gradually ushered out very, very soon, man. Very, very, very soon. We can see that taking place, man. That's why you see all these Hegelian dialects, train derailments, and various things like that, because they want to cause the chaos to have you people dependent on the government. Because it's no coincidence before the train derailments took place in Ohio, you already had them on the ground passing out digital IDs. Why is that? Because that's what's coming. That's what's coming. They're going to start doing what? They're going to start creating all this chaos, and you have to go to the government for what? For the one of all things, for help. But if you can't get no assistance, if you don't have a digital ID, the digital banking, the CBDC, or the social credit system, all these various things are going to be backed by what? The MOTB. That's what's coming, man. We've been telling you, man. You've been laughing, you've been scoffing, you've been playing around, but this devil's been setting up his new system right before your face, man. And we've been telling you, Jakes, that's what's coming to the world, man. They're going to crash this old system very, very soon. Real quick, this is Zephaniah 1. in verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that there shall be a noise and a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. And that's represent what? The second great recession. As he had a great recession in America, but this one's gonna be worse. And the fish gate represent what? The stocks, the bonds, the trading, your Wall Streets, your financial advisors, all this trading is going to crash. It's going to come to naught. You're gradually seeing a ripple effect right now, but it's going to be a big crash. It's going to be something big, something epic. It's really going to crash and have to reset this system. That's what they're gradually doing. And that's why you hear Klaus Schwab talking about it's time to usher in the black swan effect. And what you think that is, man? All hell and chaos on every side. On every side. Pestilence, bank runs, chaos with the water, the food supply. So all these things are going to do what? Make you depend on the government. And it says, how ye inhabitants of Mishtech, for all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. And you're seeing that, man. You're going to start to see this new system being ushered in, man, because they're setting up this epic fall with this Wall Street and things like that. And you best believe they're going to have it. They're going to try to keep it pushing and keep it pumping to give you that illusion that everything is okay. But behind the scenes, you got things like bank runs and shit happening. And they're going to be gradually setting it up with their media. They're going to be having it playing on CNN, ABC, and all these various places. Take your money out of this and do that. Just like they told you on Crown Royal 99 hit to go buy tissue and shit, and you dumbass people went and done that. They're going to do that again, man. These are not social experiments that they're playing on the minds of the people, man, because they really want to go ahead and push this new system. This new system is going to be gradually ushered out very, very soon, man. And if you're not for the new system, you're going to be outlawed. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma. That word M right there goes in a Greek word charagma, which means incision into print in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it says that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. If you don't have this new MOTB, the new the CHIP, you won't be able to participate in society. You're gonna be outlawed. And you can look at various videos of people that's in China right now that go against their government with this new social credit system. They can't put their children in certain schools. They can't use certain government have certain government fundings. They can't get on trains or take cabs or get on planes because they're outlawed in the system. This was coming to America, man. That's just a prelude of things to come. This is coming to America, but before it takes place, they're going to crash this place. They're going to crash the old system and usher in this new system, this new trade and buy and sell system, which is going to be backed by the MOTB, man. That's what you're seeing taking place. So the Silicon Valley bank run that they're gradually set up, it's going to be more. It's going to be more throughout America very, very soon, man. Mark my word, man. Through the Spirit of the Lord, you're going to see more of it coming, man. Because the Lord is forcing Esau, Edom's hand to come down with great wrath upon the people, Revelation 12:12, because he know if he had but a short time. So with that, Aparatazai, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just a quick lesson, just a update on what's going on, man. You got banks shutting down. Silicon Valley Bank, one of the top achieved banks here in America, being shut down. One of these tech banks, or all these tech investors, being shut down, and it was manipulated by who? The Fed, man. And they're gonna keep doing this so they can usher in their new system. So with that, I want to say, call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation, all the Aki, and pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Karam Yasharala and Abba Babal. Shalom.